Hey everybody, welcome back to another MTGA video where we are looking at some standard decks. Today we're looking at a deck I came up with pretty quickly. It's called Kaya's Nightmare, and it is focusing around Kaya, Orzhov, Usurper, and then Ashiok Dream Renderer. So with Ashiok, we're able to mill 4 cards of our opponent's library into the graveyard, and then we're exiling their graveyard. So potentially this could be quite a few cards in exile, and then we are using Kaya the Usurper for her -5, where she deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain that much life. So we should be able to power this little lady up a couple times and bring down some terror. We have some filling cards, like obviously Thought Erasure, Thought Collapse, Teferi, Oath of Kaya, Vraska's Contempt, Kaya's Wrath, Oath of Teferi, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, Enter the God Eternals, and a bunch of good old lands. Not really too much to go over with this deck. It's just a simple combo that we wanted to try out, and yeah, let's see if we can't get that to work for us. Okay. So this is just a terrible hand, but we'll keep it. No Thought Erasure turn 2. And no Vraska's Contempt literally ever, it feels like. Let's see what Mr. Horror has to offer. Another tapped land, which is totally fine. We literally have no plays. Just been boned on land. We got our little kitty friend in here today with us. She's gonna start roaring to get out, I feel like. Not too sure where she's hiding. Okay, so we have some defenders out, which still is not helping us. Really looking for that black land. Oh. We gotta let our little kitty out here.
Come on, Maya. Go see Mom.
Alright, so we pull another land, which is nice. At least we can Ashiok him. But we actually can't target him, so that won't do any good. Anyways, we're just going to skip right here. Giving yourself hexproof is pretty powerful. I have a feeling he's going to switch the toughness and strength of his creatures, so it'll be 3/3/4/4. Yeah. Absolutely nothing for us here. It's unfortunate. Pretty slow match. We could pop off pretty good if we do play another lovely blue or black. So we'll just enter here with our Oath of Teferi. Returning a land to our hand here. And then that's it. It gets returned to us at the beginning of our next end step, which is fine. There'd be cooler things to do that with, right? Like the Elite Guard Mage would be really nice to do that with. So we will enter with our Teferi now. Hopefully no counter. We will just do all pluses here, I believe, for a double draw. This is an instant, so that gives us counters, which is really nice. Take back almost all our lands, and now we are in a much better position. If we can scoop up a secondary black, we can Oath of Kaya. I mean, that's really good. We'll do our draws, obviously, first. Maybe just one draw. Maybe -3. Okay, so that's perfect. Let's just Kaya's Wrath, I think. Just clear the field. I don't think that's a spell, though. I think that's an activated ability. At which point we can continue to plus another land. I will pass, take my lands back, and then we are probably going to discard our Godless Shrine, if I'm being honest. We have 3, 6, 7 land, that's plenty. Teferi is absolutely going to ruin this guy's day. Countering this, getting some cards in his graveyard, up to 6 now. I will grab this with our Vraska's Contempt, allowing me to target our opponent next turn. Not gating to execute, but it's there. So, looking at the deck, not sure there's enough control, but heck, we'll keep with it. The Oath of Teferi is just so nice to double activate your planeswalkers. A little aggressive, that's for sure. It's a little dark in here today as well. My light popped out, so that's that, I guess. Ugh. We got our light on though, so it helps out quite a bit. The little webcam light there. Well, a third land would be really nice. Dun, dun, dun. It seems the new metagame is based on patience. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Keep our hand. Slow start. That's a bad draw. Paying 2 life for a Thought Erasure. Pretty cool. I imagine we'll see our Teferi leave. It's just a tough decision, I guess. Oh. Absolutely half here of Niz. We'll keep that for his Frilled Mystic as well. Hit him again. Get rid of his Wilderness Wreck. It's 2 blue and 2 green for his Frilled Mystic, which I can see, so it's a bad play. Gets his straw in. That is a good play. We will get in there with our Ashiok. Popped out another Frilled Mystic, so that's quite nice. And his Chemist's Insight goes away with no jump start. Looking for a single land, and we can pop off quite efficiently. Obviously, I know he's a Frilled Mystic, so does no good. Not really too impressed with that mill. We do have 12 cards to discard. We only need 6 more, and then we can beat him down with our Kaya. Unfortunately, he has Frilled Mystic available. Not sure why he wouldn't play his lands. There we go. Ugin. Very cool. Another Frilled Mystic goes. Let our opponent go. Really getting held up on land here. Yes, yes, y'all. So there's absolutely nothing we're going to be able to play here. I guess we can open up this way, get his Frilled Mystic out on the field, and then we can hit it next turn. He's debating. He should probably save it for Teferi. 2 counter spells gone. That's great. Buys me a little time. Continuing just to chug away his life for land.
I can create or destroy.
Yeah, sure can, boss. So, I think we'll re-enter with our Ashiok. He should seriously counter this, but he won't. Down to 26. This is the slowest mill I've ever done. We have 25 cards in the graveyard. All I need is a Kaya Usurper, which I guess we currently have at 4%. A draw rate, that is. I could pull our tool over here if you guys are interested in seeing that. It's just an arena tool. Tells us what's in our deck, what we're likely to draw. I'm not sure how he killed my guy there. Oh, deals X damage. Gets this double Wilderness Wreck out. That's a good game.
Lies beyond vision.
Let's see if we can get the counter out. Frilled Mystic. There it is. Nice. So we're down to 15. I'm going to get another 4 next turn. He can hit me quite aggressively. For 7. I know we have 1 Frilled Mystic gone. Let's try it this way. Good game. That's that. Yarp. Unfortunate, I guess, but moving on. I'm sure we can get this combo out at some point today. I think I only have 2 or 3 Kayas, so it makes it a little harder to get. Pretty sure this orange juice is raw as shit. Gross McDonald's orange juice. Tastes funny. Matsuda Takeru. Only 2 then, again, I can't do it. That was such a joke. But we do have Thought Erasure, so I'm almost forced to take it. I like playing turn 2. Seeing what we're dealing with here. This is madness. Woof. I guess we'll get rid of one of his angels. We're looking for a land, so Kaya can go. Opening for 3. And we'll open with our Ashiok. Get rid of his feathered, which is pretty cool. Already at 7 in the exile pile. Just looking for our Kaya, still at 4%. Oh, back's getting a little bit better. Teferi. I think we got an Immortal Sun there or something. Mox Ember. Just as good. We'll just do the +1. Not really looking for the draw, but I am looking to withhold and take his next creature out, right?
Let's try this.
Perfect. Oh, I guess he has haste, so that's quite cool. I don't think he'll stay at 5 though. I believe he goes back down to 3. Absolutely nuked my Teferi on me. But that's okay. Nice. Get the Ashiok in there as well. Very unfortunate. I think we should be able to get him next turn though. Losing our Ashiok here. He's already done his job. That's okay. Totally tapped out. Get rid of his Arcanist. Let's see where that leaves us. We do have a Vraska's Contempt as well. I'll probably have to use that on his Teferi though. He destroys his Teferi on me. That's just incredible. Huge hit coming in. Yeah. There's no way he's got a counter for that. A card that gives it indestructible. Nice. So getting hit again here. Woof. So it's not necessarily looking very good. Yeah, very aggressive. Exiling his Exemplar of Justice, placing our land, and that's probably it for us. Our opponent is going to beat us down at this point. Yeah. Just getting smashed. another Thought Erasure, 2 lands. Makes us feel a little bit better about ourselves. We could survive. A 3rd land. Oof. So now we're grabbing that. Needs to leave immediately. No counter available. He's gonna pop his Teferi. He doesn't want to destroy it at this point. I mean, we've got no plays. Looking for the -3 on Teferi here. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to counter that. Oh, I can only cast instants on the stack with Teferi out. I always forget about that. Oops. That's totally my bad. Defiant Strike is gross combo.
Trust me, I have a plan.
I think I'm gonna get rid of the Thought Collapse for Elder Spell. Right? It's just sitting dead in my hand against other Teferis. At least I could cast my Elder Spell on my own turn, right? So, into our decky do. Where are we here? Kaya's Nightmare. Elder Spell's coming in times a couple for sure. We'll take out these Thought Collapses. Put in all those Elder Spells. Truly is a nightmare now, boys. See what we can do. Just been hauling on this vape like no tomorrow. Try to smoke less weed during my day. Probably not hit that till 4, 5, 6 o'clock tonight. 2 lands again, boys. We'll keep it just because we do have our 3 3-drops and a 2-drop, but I'm not sure that'll work. This actually is great. We get that 3rd land. Titheth Taker, which is fine. During your turn. Oh, he ups the price of my spells. Wow. Nice. I will pop one of them off, obviously. Afterlife is also pretty cool there. I can pop that out with my Teferi. Nice. So Exile will work wonderfully. Right. Let's take that off the field. No Afterlife now. So that works great. Eating our opponent's hand away. Oh my god, we should have saved that. Exile. We're gonna get our draw out.
Sorry I'm late.
He would die anyway, so we may as well Get rid of the token. I need to destroy him and then Ashiok him into the exile pile. We're getting ripped here. Taking 6 damage to us. So aggressive. Tossing out our Wrath here. I understand there's Afterlife. And our Sand that goes 3rd from the top, which is actually ideal for me. I wouldn't mind seeing a Planeswalker enter the field here either. No. We actually have to do this, unfortunately. We could do both, actually. We got rid of his god, which isn't always easy. And I guess we can throw our Kaya out there, grab a little bit more life. Definitely gonna need it, but if we can get our Teferi out, it will be a fun experience. Grabbing a little bit more life here. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful drop. Enter the God Eternals. Taking out this lovely little dude. He gets 2/2/2s, which is fine. Keeping up with his lands. We will enter with our Teferi and just start drawing cards so we can separate distance from him.
Sorry I'm late. Let's skip to the good part.
Another enter God Eternals, no attacks, because we will need to defend our Teferi. Taking some lands. Zillabones was a good effort, but too little too late, I'm assuming. Another Ashiok, which is just deadly in my eyes. Take out his 2/2. And we now have an 8/8, I guess. We'll take out this token. It can go.
Reverse.
And I'll attack him for 8. Force him to block. Oh my god. Yeah. Give me the blue, I guess. I'll give you the black. Perfect. A target for our Elder spell.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
Let's see what our friend drew. If he doesn't play it, I'm going to Thought Erase the sheck out of it. He does. Another god. Beautiful. So, I guess we'll pop this off here.
I always survive. You see.
Going up by 2. Drawing a card.
No time for a break.
Is a land. We can play the land for life. And 3 lands. If we leave our Teferi, we could pop that out though. Hopefully he leaves our Teferi. Two Johnny's is really nice. Grabbing a couple lands. No counters, unfortunately. Probably seeing our Teferi die here.
I won't let you win. Only time will tell.
4. We could take it to 5 and push it to 6, but that's not gonna work. Enters tapped. So let's just get this out of the way for the surveil. It's only a land. Our land goes to the bottom. Just hit our opponent again. Got another god.
Right on schedule.
We're just gonna put it back in his library,
Ready for this one yet?
because then we can mill it with our Ashiok once he kills our Teferi. Kind of a weird play to sacrifice our Teferi, but I guess it seemed to work. Still pushing for this Kaya combo. Black Squall. We're going to keep it just because we have a Kaya, right? Looking good for land. 3 lands always ideal. No play for 2 can come in tapped. Looking for a Thief of Sanity here. No. Interesting. Alright, I guess we will open with our Teferi. -3 our friend to his hand. Draw a card. It's not a land. Looking for a land. It's not worth dealing with, to be honest. The Teferi at 1. I mean, it'll be there, but it's not going to do much. We pull a land. Amazing luck. We need a secondary black, though. Grabbing a plus here. And we can grab a plus here.
I'll phase through anything that stands in my way. I hope you've said your goodbyes already.
Looking for a black land, or really any land, but a black would be better. He's going to hit my Teferi here, I'm assuming. I could have kept my Kaya in my hand until we were ready, but let's just play it like it's an ideal match.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Takes my Teferi. I feel like he's got something. Maybe it must be like a draw card. I guess we'll get rid of one of my Contempts since I can't play it anyways. Paying life for this. And we do have access to Teferi, which is an absolute must, especially at this point. We're just doing his plus, keeping out of range, drawing the swamp ideally. No swamp. We can target these two.
Dematerializing?
There we go. Grab a couple lands. Yeah, whoops. People are having a very hard time finishing their matches today. We've got another 20 minutes. We'll try to push this combo out. No blue. I'll keep it. 3 land, it's hard to get rid of. We have no play available except for Elder Spell, which is less than ideal. Praying for a Kai's Wrath at this point. Kai's Wrath, we have an 8%. There it is, boys. So let's push our opponent and see what we can get out of him. Woof. I'd like to have one more creature card to wipe out with my Wrath. Hitting 2 of his beginners is not really worth it, I don't think. I will strike here, though. I mean, it's a good card because you're drawing with it, right? Get rid of a couple of his land and his Twilight Prophet. Oh my lord. This guy is wrecking us. I have nothing for that. We could draw blue. Nope. That's that. Guess how tired I am today, boys. It's my magic trick. I disappear like a villain. Toss my smoke bomb out. Oh my god, why can we only ever get 2 lands? And another 2 lands. That's brutal. But we get our 3rd. And we can Thought Erasure if we want. Oh. Almost made a mistake there, playing the tap land first instead of the shock land. Let's see what Billy's got in his hand. I also take out Soren. 4, that'll be our 5th land. I'll keep that. So our opponent does have not a bad play. He's got his 2 lands. Quite a few plays for 4. Here's his Judith. Which I'm actually not overly concerned about.
Let's slow this down.
We don't want him to have any value out of his carnival cards, so we're not doing his minus because he could kill the Teferi that way. So we are leaving him up. Oh, but these gentlemen have haste, which makes it worse. Oops.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I mean, totally fine. Let's just roast these boys here. 3 damage here. Quite a bit. Oh, just the 1 because they have to be non-token. 2 hidden cards from us. Oh, wow. Double discard here. We're doing a plus on our opponent here. Soren can go, and Heroic Reinforcement can go. I'm looking for an Ashiok, which I have at 8%. Plays another Soren. So good. Brings back his Judith. Pretty aggressive. Grabbing another +1 here. Fortunately, Judith does have lifelink. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
I'm not dead yet. Try harder.
That's that. He's gonna kill my Kaya with Judith. Yeah. Kai's Wrath would save me. You know, Oath of Teferi's not. Just getting demolished. That's that, boys. Give me a good game. That's pretty cool to watch. I'm getting whooped quite often today. That's what it is, though. I think after this, I'm going to make a Teferi deck with just everything Teferi. Oath of Teferi, Teferi's Time Raveler, or no, Teferi's Time Twister, I think maybe. I'm not too sure. It's a blue card for 2, and it's similar to the Oath of Teferi ability. Where you exile something and then it comes back right away. Which is powerful for a couple cards like Elite Guard Mage. Just does a very good hand. Oh my god, you guys. If we don't get it, we won't get it. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. Normally when we get close like this, our opponent ends up conceding. Which is a bit of a bummer, but try not to complain too much about a win, right? Still gotta eat my breakfast here. Could do my reading, etc., etc. Maybe look for a pair of headphones while we wait. Maybe I can rock some tunes. Oh, here we are. Watery Grave for 2. Not seeing any headphones, unfortunately. A red deck with what's this, Ixalan land? He's Firebrand. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see what's in your deck. Or your hand, sorry. So he does have a little bit. I will not sacrifice my Ashiok. I have no planes for my Kaya's Wrath, which actually is not working for me. So next turn I will Ashiok. Light stage is great. He's going to cast a secondary Light of Stage looking for more land. He gets it. And he's also able to play a Shock now. Shit. That would be great if we had a planes, you know what I mean? Let's try to draw his attention maybe. Up to 9. So good. He's gonna attack me and then just get critics my Ashiok. I'm assuming it would be best play. So we gained 1 life there. Really bad position for us still. If I can draw another planes next turn, we're looking better, but he might just get us here, you know what I mean? All he needs is a single lightning. That's that. Bomber. Moving backwards now. Let's see if we can get one more. Pretty hard combo to execute. I think it might need a little bit of tweaking. We're going to label this one version 1 and continue to improve it as we move on or progress forward. I mean, it's not good. My opponent's kept 7, so I need to keep 7. Playing Field of Ruin, which I could care less about. Oh, Evolving Wilds. Now that is a bad card. Really hoping to draw some lands here. Oh. Okay. Just hunting out those lands for himself. We did pull a secondary one myself. We're looking for a couple swamps though. Just gonna leave that right there. Still no plays. It's really a start for our opponent. We've not seen this vicious offering. Start increasing his life too much due to the turn for his kicks against -5. Lack. Wow, that's a big hit. No swamp still, so that's no good. Just getting hammered out here. A single swamp. We will need to do this immediately just to get a defender out. Looking for that secondary swamp, at which point we can maybe gain a little life. I'm doing a Kai's Wrath if I pull it, just because he killed my blocker. Oh no. And we are unable to. Shoot. Yeah, good game. Getting absolutely wrecked. Last one, and we'll call it quits. Jakub. It's a pretty cool name. It's like Jack and Cube kind of thrown together. Keeping this hand. Playing our turn 2 and turn 3 Thought Erasures. This is always fun, especially against a green deck. Green-black deck. And go to the bottom. We don't need Vraska's Contempt. We need a swamp. Or just a land in general. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. This is our land. Playing his 4th land. We don't want to risk our Kaya right now. She's going to get hammered. Right, she only comes out with 3. Absolutely brutal. Hopefully we draw regular lands. And he gets his lands, which is nice for, what is that, Casualties of War or something? I'm going to take it out of his hand now. Oh my god. That's so good. Fuck. And we had our Elder Spell. We should have still taken his Casualties of War and then Elder Spell his Liliana. He's definitely beat me. Need to draw a land next turn. The worst kind of lands, but what do? We have to pay the life. And we have to get rid of this. We do have the ammunition if we can get it out. Incubation Druid, just lovely. Gonna hit him again. Got some more life, which is so great. Coming back from utter defeat. Growth Chamber Guardian, which you can immediately adapt, which is pretty cool. So we got a couple more of those to deal with. I believe that's just his third. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, we'll pop this one out. Alright, grab one more life. No tax. Oh my goodness. Nice. So if he took one of those, he could adapt, yeah. A smart man. I will kill it though. I'll definitely kill that land. So we're going to exile this little bitty land he's got going on. That's fun.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make this.
Oh, I guess I can't. Let's do regular plus then. Liliana can go, obviously. And the queen can go.
Looks like you're on your own now. Bravo.
Tough decision. Nisa is absolutely shaking my world. Nothing to get from the adapt though. That was his last one. No. That was definitely his last growth chamber. And how did he... Oh, he did that on my turn, and that was his draw. Okay. My B. Should tap it first. Yeah, bit of a bummer for me. I absolutely need to pop my Teferi out. Oh, shoot. I'm still gonna kill that land, boy. If he can give me -1, I'll die. Oh my lord. I'm gonna kill his Nisa. That's too much land. Have him back to top decking, which is nice. Cocksucker probably drew another Nisa. Oh my lord. He's got 4/5, he can. That's so lucky. I should have Teferi'd. Bummer. That was so close. So lucky as well. Oh my lord. It's the only thing I can do. I need one of these Teferis out. This is okay. No one cares about more land. Mm-hmm.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Hold that thought.
So that's great. I could bounce one of those lands. He's gonna want to kill my Teferi.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
And that's okay. Round 2's coming up here shortly. Oh my god. That was the best draw we could have got. Out with a secondary Teferi, round 2 coming at you, buddy.
We need to move quickly.
Getting that draw. Playing that land. Untapping a couple others. We do have the 2 secondary Teferis, which is actually pretty ideal as well. Taking a land and a planeswalker, pretty cool. Just going for the draw.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Let's see if he has anything to answer. Incubation Druid. It's pretty cool. We have him down to 24 cards. We're going to cast this as an instant.
Don't worry, I got this.
Just so he can play his fucking creature and then adapt his Incubation Druid. I'm gonna take this.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I'm hoping he plays this card. It's a land, so it doesn't matter. And we also have the king come out. So we can ferry this back to his whatever land. Now we'll Thought Erasure it out of his hand. Land can go to the bottom for me. And now we're going to exile 25 cards from his graveyard. 29 actually. Oh, another Liliana. Down to 18 cards. Paradise is pretty cool. Oh. Whoops. That was my bad.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Let's see what he's got here. As soon as he taps, we can kind his wrath. Hopefully nothing amazing there. Oh yeah, nice. Too bad I have my Elder Spell in deck, so. Well, that one worked out a little bit better. Really back and forth there. But we pulled out victorious in the end. Cool. Taking a look at Kaya's Nightmare again. We'll pop a version 1 in here. Version 0.1. Going through the deck again, we worked in this Elder Spell and we took out the counter spell. At the end of the day, Elder Spell is cheaper and it's doing what we want it to anyways, which is getting rid of these planeswalkers, and then we get a little bit of bonus buffing up our own planeswalkers. Yeah, it's a ton of removal, a removal-based control deck. No counters really. And like I said earlier, our main combo, which we didn't get to pull off, but would have been ideal, was the Kaya -5, where she's dealing damage to the amount of cards they have at exile, and you gain that much life. And then Ashiok to just put all his graveyard cards in exile. So it's a little bit of a long shot because you need both Planeswalkers and you need 20 cards in the graveyard, right? But I think it's there. I think we're going to get it. And I think we can continue to progress and improve this deck in the future. That being said, make sure to subscribe for the free gem giveaway. I think we've started gaining subscribers again. Thankfully, we're up to like 35 or something. Chucking along to 100. I think we'll hit that by the end of summer at the very latest. Should be maybe the end of this month or the end of July. Yeah. So definitely subscribe for those gems. Hit me up a like to support the channel, help it grow. And by all means, shoot me a comment. Let me know how your day was. Let me know of any cool plays you've seen, etc., etc. Absolutely. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye.